I shouldn't talk about that. The FCC will get on top of us.
Really?
Oh, but that's right. They don't. Like,
Yeah.
They're not.
It's yeah.
Yeah. No internet.
Now
anything.
Sarah's telling us a story.
Yes. A
Yes,
story
what is
about
this
when I was
story?
studying
Yes.
at Cambridge. My friend and I went to the store, and it was a really crowded shopping day
Yeah.
in England, and actually there were two friends of mine and I went to the store. Two of us were standing outside waiting for my other friend to finish up her shopping, and all of a sudden this man just started to take off his clothes in the middle of the street, and he's just walking down the street that way, and nobody paid him any attention.
Nobody.
Just all of a sudden he was fully clothed, and the next thing you know, he just had his socks on.
Wow.
And it was like,
Did he keep his socks on?
He kept his socks on.
There you
Nobody
go.
paid him any attention at all. Yeah. So that was an interesting little story.
Is that kind of like the naked guy at Berkeley?
Naked guy at Berkeley, and yes, he was there when I went to Berkeley too.
Really?
Yes,
So they
yes.
followed you.
He was never in any of my classes, and I never saw him. Thank God. But the naked guy, what was funny about him is he would only wear a sweatshirt.
Just a sweatshirt.
He would be clothed on the top and have his tennis shoes on, but nothing from the waist down. This is what I'm told. Yes,
clothes are usually a good thing for most people, but I think especially for men.
Oh yeah.
You know, because I heard a comedian one time. He was kind of like, a man's body's kind of lumpy. You know, it's just not, it's not as aesthetic a form as the female physique. You know, it's just. The female,
anyway.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Welcome to the celebrated nightly news of Calaveras County as we move back to a G-rated program.
That's right. We're back for our second week.
And if you caught just the beginning of that, we were leading in with streakers in Cambridge, right?
In Cambridge, and how rare they are in Calaveras County. Yes.
Yes, and in Calaveras County,
we don't want any in Calaveras County. Thank you very much. Yes, none at all.
To start off the news tonight, there was a structure fire in West Point this afternoon.
Wait a minute. We need to tell our viewers about what happened with the Walmart lady.
Oh, that's right. So we cut you off in
Apparently,
mid-story.
we cut you off in mid-story last Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Because we actually repeat on Fridays. So we wanted to tell you about the Walmart lady.
The Walmart lady.
A woman got banned from Walmart. She's a Florida resident, and because she was shoplifting, but she didn't get banned from Walmart just because of the shoplifting. It was because she included her children.
She was using her children.
Yes, that was why she got banned from Walmart.
Yes.
Yes. So we needed to tell you about that because apparently there are quite a few of you who are wondering about what happened with the Walmart lady.
How would you like to have that conversation in the morning? And make sure you're well-fed children because you're going to need to just
run. Exactly. So there you go. That's the continuation of the Walmart story. Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. But anyway, there was a structure fire.
Yes, structure fire in West Point this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
It was Railroad Flat.
Yes, exactly.
Railroad Flat.
It was on Parama Gulch Road off of Prussian Hill, and it spread to a quarter acre. Vegetation.
They dispatched helicopter, dozers, hand crews.
Yes, water tenders, and they had it contained. They contained it.
And I guess that kind of segues into our other story.
About Angels Camp.
Friday afternoon, and we were just talking to Barbara George at Cal Fire, and we were telling that, basically thanking them for doing a great job Friday afternoon, because when they got the call in, she even admitted at Cal Fire, they were like, uh-oh! Because there was a fire, because there was a vegetation fire on Finnegan Way, which is basically in the middle of a neighborhood.
Exactly, in downtown Angels Camp.
In downtown Angels Camp. And if this one would have gotten away,
it wouldn't
could
have been a good thing.
Gotten away.
Exactly, exactly.
So, it was interesting, and it was, they were a little bit worried, but basically 7 acres, and unsubstantiated stuff that we've heard, but we've heard that there was a loud pop at the start of the fire, and there are some suspicions of some kids with fireworks. This is unsubstantiated. This may change, but this one is under investigation. And if that is true, and I was one of those kids,
I wouldn't be too thrilled, quite frankly.
But I guess luckily that there was one, an RV or a trailer loss, but I mean, could have been.
It could have been worse,
Could have been
but
really
CAL
ugly.
FIRE and other firefighting
Yeah,
agencies.
Angels Camp Fire. I think Altaville Maloney's was there. EPFD even had an engine
That's
there,
right.
and
That's
it was good job, guys and gals. And
Yes.
also to that, we have a
You
couple-minute clip.
We have a clip.
Oh, this is almost like a real newscast. We'll go to a clip. We'll see. Sometimes
And we've
we've had.
worked out the glitches of the clips.
We hope.
Yes.
So
we'll
if
do
it
the
takes
clip.
you a second to come back, just be patient. But we're going to the fire clip right
From
now.
Angels Camp.
All right.
Battalion 4428 Lindsay.
And we're back.
And we're back.
And with actually more fire protection news.
There you
The
go.
Foothill Fire Protection District has opened a new station in Burson. And this will actually mean shorter response time and a wider range of services to that area down there, Burson and Wallace. It's a 2,400 square foot station, and
Very nice.
very nice.
And it's
Wallace, Comanche,
I'm
and
biting
Valley
my
Springs areas. He
cheek
is
a little
biting
bit.
his cheek.
And the only reason is from sitting in the Board of Supervisors meetings, there's it's good to see good news coming out of the Foothill.
Yes, and that is
And
good news,
it was great, but it
because
was
there's
just
more people down there.
Yeah.
It's a tinderbox area, and it's really good that they have more
yeah.
ability to fight fires down
And
there.
a really nice thing as well is it seems like board matters have settled down there a bit
They
of
have.
late
It
too, because
seems like they have.
6
There
or
were a
8
lot of
months ago there was
personnel
a
issues.
lot of
There was
issues.
a lot of issues going on
Yes,
down there.
a lot of issues.
And
But
that's
it's good
it
to
for,
see.
Yeah, that's it for
Yeah.
our fire news. Actually,
That is good for a fire news.
And Board of Supervisors, tomorrow there is no actual Board of Supervisors meeting because it is the 5th Tuesday of the month. And
Right.
whenever there's a month with a 5th Tuesday, Board of Supervisors do not meet.
So they're holding a
But
special meeting.
They're having a special study session at 1 p.m. in the board chambers. And this will do with jail bond monies.
Right. Right.
And what they're going to do is they're going to discuss the possibility of putting a bond measure on the November ballot to help fund the new jail in Calaveras County, which, for those of you who've been following this story for the last few years, actually more than a few years, you know our jail is overcrowded. It's under a court edict to keep it at minimum inmates. And they desperately need a new jail facility. And these bond monies, should they pass, can act as a matching fund that is
Right.
necessary for the state to.
Now,
One of the elements that's necessary
without
for
us
the state to give Calaveras County money.
without us editorializing too much, don't you think really though that regardless of which side of the political spectrum you're on this one, this is a bond measure that should pass because because there's a lot of issues
there's a lot of issues, but
with
also,
the jail right now. It's
yeah,
just,
absolutely. I mean, it's on a statewide level as well. Calaveras County is not the only jail that finds itself in this position, but crime has increased.
But we
in
were
the
joking
county
sometimes
the last few years.
that it's a catch and release
it
county.
is a catch
it's like fishing.
Absolutely.
You know that you ring.
They don't keep any misdemeanor cases. It's only felons that are in there.
Right.
And
even in some cases,
and they
violent
know,
felons.
Absolutely. And they know when they go in and check in that chances are they're going to check right back out.
Yeah.
That their time will be dismissed because the jail facility cannot hold them.
Right.
Also attached to this particular meeting is possibly approving a contract with a company called Chronic Moskovitz, Tideman, and Gerard for bond counsel services, and this will actually be in the amount of $35,000 plus $2,000 in reimbursables.
So that's the action item, basically.
That's one of the action items. The first action item would be providing for a bond election, which only the Board of Supervisors has the power to do in the county, and this would be the second action item, and they would get paid out of the bond money should they pass.
Right.
So they only get paid if the bond measure passes. So that's a special meeting. So if you have any interest in the jail,
so they have a little bit of an incentive to make sure it's a clean.
Absolutely, provided by proceeds of the bond sale.
Wow, well, that's working on commission.
It certainly is, like salespeople. So if you're interested in the jail facility, bond issues, 1 o'clock at the board chambers tomorrow in San Andreas.
And we also have, and this is one that we can't show you the video on because it's over 4 hours long.
Yes.
But if you were interested in the COG meeting for July, if you want to catch the Calaveras County Council of Government meeting, we have that up for replay on there. So if you didn't catch it on Channel 9, and you were in the mood for 4.5 hours of scintillating transportation coverage in the county. But I'm sure a lot of the in-depth stuff was probably on bypass issues and things like that.
Circulation issues and those types of things. So that's up on the site now. And you can
or
see
if
it
you're
on
a Tim
Channel 7.
McSorley groupie.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right. And you can't get enough Tim.
Actually, he's such a nice guy. You could see how he would have little groupies
I
out
know.
there.
And Tim's going to kill me next time he sees you. Just kidding, Tim. No, I think he's doing a great job.
That's
really
up on the site, and you can also look at the channel, actually Channel 9, Public Access Channel 9 station, and you'll probably find it there as well.
Yes.
And just look at the schedule on the internet or in the Friday edition of the Calaveras Enterprise.
And the fun thing on those, see, this is on the site though. It's kind of like TiVo because you can back up and watch it again.
You can watch Tim.
Yeah. So
yes.
so if it's the Tim show,
that's right. For all you people.
Yes, that's right. Also, and the big kickoff this weekend for the start of the Bear Valley Music Festival, which will run this coming weekend and finish up the following weekend. So this is it's a great cool
great
thing.
festival.
It really
is.
It's one of those things. There's a lot of people go up there. The kids you did a great story last year.
Oh, they have a great musicians camp for teenagers up there, and it's up there on Lake Alpine. The setting is absolutely gorgeous. These kids are so talented.
Yes.
It's amazing. They all have to try out to participate in this camp up there. They also get to play with the performers, learn from the performers, the professionals who are up there, and it runs in conjunction with the Bear Valley Music Festival, and they're just so incredibly talented. It's amazing.
There's such a thing. There's young people when they're focused on something and very good at something. It's inspiring.
It is. It really is.
As you get a little bit long in the tooth, shall we say? It's like, wow, that was. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, well,
but we'll go to an
anyway.
interview clip. We have an interview with the Bear Valley Music Festival's executive director, Caroline Shirato.
Yes.
And so we will go to that.
Yes, right now.
Right now. Good afternoon. My name's John with the Pine Tree, and I have the great pleasure of being here with Caroline Shirato. And you're getting all ready for tonight's the night, huh?
We got tonight's tonight, and as you can hear in the background, we've got some sound checks going on and loading in additional sound. And anytime. Roseanne will be showing up, so
Very
we're
cool.
very excited and a little nervous. We want to make sure everything goes off without a hitch. But ticket sales are going strong right
Good.
now, and we're still taking ticket sales for Broadway Pops, which
Okay.
is Wednesday.
And you said that's pretty close to sold out.
It's pretty
huh?
close to sold out. Yeah, we probably have about 300 tickets left, which
Okay.
isn't really a lot.
Right.
When
Right.
we are looking at about 1,000 tickets overall
Okay.
sold. So we're very excited about that. We've got Marnie and Dennis back. They were here last year. Phenomenal duo. Great chemistry. And this year's a little bit special. We're doing, we're having them perform songs that start in 1900 and work all the way to 2000. So it's a little bit of musical history.
Very nice.
Yeah, so, and then this week we also have Joyce Yang arriving.
Okay.
And she's going to be having a piano recital on Thursday,
Right.
which is a little bit
Right.
special. We haven't done that here yet with her.
Okay.
And then Saturday is a big kickoff for our auction. We're going to do a New Orleans themed party.
So you're gonna have the auction party thing.
We're going to have the auction party. It's going to follow Joyce Yang on Saturday.
Okay.
And really important, Joyce Yang's performance that day starts an hour earlier than our
so if people are
normally
watching
scheduled.
their calendars.
Right. Be very aware of that. She's going to start at 6
Okay.
versus 7. So
And that's on the 4th,
that's
correct?
on the 4th.
Okay.
So that way we have more time for the auction and people aren't
Got
here
it.
real late.
Got it.
But we have a professional auctioneer, Kevin O'Callahan. He's great. He's a lot of fun. And we've got some really great trips where we have 2 tickets to the Kentucky Derby.
Oh, wow.
With round-trip airfare, car,
Wow.
parties, 2 tickets to the Masters with all of the, travel, air, car.
Masters Golf.
Masters
Very
Golf,
cool.
yes. And then we have 2 tickets to the Final Four, which is 2 days of events as well.
Man, those are some great.
Yeah, we've done a really neat job this year getting some great stuff. And then, of course, we've got all of the fabulous artwork that is donated to us every year.
Right.
Let's see what else. Oh, Super Diamond Band. I missed them. They're on Friday. If you like Neil Diamond, you
My
gotta
wife
come.
does.
If you don't like Neil Diamond, you gotta come.
See, if Neil Diamond's somewhere close by, we always have to go.
Okay, well, these guys are young, hip, and a lot of fun. They play at Bimbo's in San Francisco a lot, House of Blues down in Anaheim. They go to South Lake Tahoe all the time.
Okay.
So they're a lot of fun, high energy. So if noise seems to be a factor for you, this might not be the concert for you.
Now, this may sound a little weird, but now that Neil's getting up in years, they may actually sound better.
I'm not going to say that, but, could happen.
Because you have the age on the vocal cords.
True. And for those who came last year.
And we're back again.
And we're back. And now we are doing our sports segment. We're going out to the ballpark, right?
Take me.
Yeah.
What's the? I don't know how that sounds.
I think so. Well, if you were anywhere around Angels Camp this weekend, you probably saw lots of girls in ball uniforms.
In baseball uniforms.
Baseball
softball.
uniforms.
Was it baseball or softball? It was
softball. Fast pitch softball. There was 18 teams.
Those
that
girls
played,
pitch fast,
they do.
too.
They played at Capello Park and the new Bret Hart ball field. So they were given the new sod, a little bit of work out there, the new ball field. That's really, it's a nice complex.
Yes, it is. It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
It really is.
It's beautiful.
But Capello Park is very nice. It is
well.
very nice as well. So anyway, we have some clips. So just in case you haven't watched any girls fast pitch in a while, so here we go. And should we do the signals? What is it?
I don't know what the signals are.
Well,
do
you know how they.
You don't look like you do either.
Well, you got to signal that you're going to.
You're going to.
Yeah.
See?
Here we go.
There we go.
Exactly. Set, D.
Ready, Janelle? Ready, Andy? Here we go.
Oh, you won't make it?
Yeah, right on.
Nice. That's it, man.
Good job.
Good pitch, man. That's all it is. Heads up to read.
Break on that calf.
Hello, girl. Yeah, the pass ball gotta be there. Good pitch. Counter down. Good throw, Sammy.
And we're back.
again. Yes. That was a very cool shot you
Very
did there.
nice. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, hey, we got sports coverage. We got.
And it was, you did a good job there. Nice
Well,
job. Nice
thank
camera
you.
work,
Oh,
cameraman,
yeah,
camera guy.
Yes.
Yes.
And tomorrow, we can't tell you where we're going, but hopefully we get some good stuff tomorrow.
That's right. That's
And,
right. So good clips and stuff.
Yeah, tomorrow we were honored with a invitation, so it should be one of those things that I may show
you
back
would-
up tired and dirty, but it'll
That's
be
right. It'll be a good clip night.
yes.
Good
If
plan.
if we can get to turn the corner, it may not get it for tomorrow night's news.
Yeah.
It may not, but we'll do our
Our best.
bestest.
Our very best. And also, Sheriff's Log has come out.
There you go.
And Sheriff's Log, if you've never read the Sheriff's Log, it's always very interesting.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to pull out some
And
highlights from
sometimes
this
for
last
what's
weekend.
not said.
Exactly, exactly. And a lot of it is traffic stops or fire disturbances. But I always think these are interesting, like on the 27th at 12:10, there was an informational call where it said a mountain lion killed a deer last night.
Wow.
And it's
Mountain
next
Ranch?
to the roadway and on Tomahawk Trail, and it's referred to Fish and Game. And then there's these types of calls. Let me see if my little computer will work.
Yeah, she
Here.
has the slow one.
I have the slow one. Also that was Friday night, the 27th,
Oh.
1:41.
Ah.
Yes, a disturbance on 519 Gold Oak Road at San Andreas. Dispute over ownership of a book on witchcraft. What is that all about? And then also on that night at about almost 3 o'clock in the morning, suspicious person, woman in cutoffs and no shirt, walking southbound on 49, yelling and waving his arms. Or white male. Is that white male?
I think so.
I thought it was woman. So,
And
anyway.
it's a better story if it's a woman.
I know it is. And this is always an interesting
I mean,
one.
a topless man is just
exactly.
somehow,
so,
you know.
so.
Yeah.
But at about 4 o'clock in the morning, cattle out in the area. Cattle were out in the area.
There you go. Well,
And that
they
was
need
given
to. They
to-
probably wanted a little excitement.
That's
I
right.
mean, who wants to stay pinned up all the time?
Exactly.
You know, you gotta
Exactly.
see if the grass really is greener.
Is greener on the other side.
And you take a few nibbles and no, it's just grass.
Exactly. Now, the next night, there were some interesting ones as well. And let me get over there. My computer's a little slow, so
I should be using that one, so that way it
This
fits my
is
personality
actually-
better.
this is a little slow. Got to jumpstart that brain there.
Yes, that's right.
And let me just scroll down here because I will get to it. Now, this is always interesting. Now, this is sort of a disgusting one. Okay?
Yes.
But on July 28th, and these are always at odd times. But anyway, 3:15, information only. Dead deer at side of Highway 26, starting to swell and stink.
So they must have stopped
That's right.
to enjoy
The aroma. The aroma.
fresh,
this one.
fresh jerky, right?
That's right. This one is actually sort of funny. This is July 28th. Information only. Ran over a bear.
Ooh.
Bear got up and limped back into the woods.
Wow.
And given the Fish and Game. So
Where
you
was that?
That was off
Big
Highway
Trees,
4
up
between
here.
Big Tree State Park and Arnold.
Wow.
And you kind of feel sorry for the bear.
You do, but you know what?
You know?
This is Calaveras County news because you can't get that news down in the Bay Area,
No, you
right?
can't.
Or even
No,
in
you
the
can't.
valley. You
Or
know,
even in the
was,
valley.
When was the last time you hit a bear in Modesto?
That's right.
Yeah,
Or even a deer.
You may have had a topless man.
Exactly. Yes, there are topless men in the valley.
Yeah.
There are topless women who wave their hands, apparently, too.
But a swelling and
but-
bloated deer
No,
or a hit
or a bear hit and run.
There you
actually,
go.
Is
I mean,
what
this
it was.
is compelling stuff.
And actually, those were sort of the more interesting out of all of these. Otherwise, there's vehicles running into gates and traffic violations and prowlers and loud parties, especially on Saturday night, and loud campers too, as well. So you get all sorts of calls on these sheriff's reports. It's sort of interesting.
And I think we should touch just a tad, a little bit on the national news before we go into weather. Chief Justice fell 5 to 7 and hit his head, and I guess reports that he was ashen, foaming at the mouth, transported.
It was not good. It was not good
So
at all.
it's
Not good.
not good.
Not good.
And also a last little tiny bit on sports is did you see that the Iraqi national team won another round of soccer? And this is so cool because it was, from both sides of that sectarian thing,
Exactly.
they were rooting for the team.
That's right. They came together and they rooted for their team, and they're doing well.
Yeah, and
they
I thought
really are.
the interesting thing from a political perspective, it was that because there was a car bomb when they won a round on Thursday or something like that, because the insurgents blew, and if Al-Qaeda in Iraq, or however you want to label it, if they do that on something that crosses lines that everybody's for, I think this thing could turn against them.
Exactly.
For a national soccer match, and they just want something good to look. And I know you don't tune into us for national news, so I'll be quiet.
Yeah, but I mean, it's worth mentioning.
Yeah,
It really is.
yeah. I think that's it was very. I was like, very nice.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
and you think about it. I mean, the challenges on training and everything else, and to be able to compete at that level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're doing very well.
Yeah.
It says something about people coming together for a common cause, quite frankly.
And I can't even make myself go to the gym, much less.
Come together for a common cause. Okay. I have to bring up my little weather page.
All right. Well, I'll start
Okay.
off here. Well, Arnold weather tonight. Clear, low of 66. Tomorrow, Tuesday, high of 90. Tuesday night, low of 68. Wednesday, high of 92. Low of 66. High of 91 on Thursday.
Bear Valley, mostly clear tonight at 54 degrees. And I just lost my picture. Tuesday, mostly sunny, a high of 82 degrees. Wednesday, 82 degrees with a 20% chance of isolated thunderstorms. And Thursday, 83 degrees with a 10% chance of isolated thunderstorms.
And we're going to lump Angels Camp, Murphy's, San Andreas into kind of one combined.
Are they?
In
They're
the
very similar.
interest of brevity, because there may be a degree or two change, but
It's hot.
it's going to be hot.
Hot.
It's
We have
hot.
our little red icons,
the little red,
which means it's very hot. That's
low of
right.
67, high of 96, 97, 96, 97s throughout the rest of the week.
Murphy's
we
100, 199.
Ugh.
So you figure,
Yeah,
exactly.
so
but
it's
we're
warm.
pretty much out of time, so we
We
have to
are,
sign
and
off.
we want to say thank you very much for joining us again, and it was a pleasure and
We'll
an
see you
honor.
again tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow night.
Good
Good
night.
night. Yeah, so it's
There we go. It's warm.
going to be warm, and we missed Bangor, Maine weather. Well, you know what? We'll catch us on the webcast. So here we go.
That's right.
So
Okay,
so
yes,
let's do Bangor, Maine weather, and 4. Here we go. Ooh, 79 degrees with lightning. So
Lightning. Wow.
85 degrees on Tuesday, 83 degrees on Wednesday, the low of 55, 88 on Thursday, the low of 66. So
Yes.
with the exception of tonight, it looks safe to go out and set the lobster pots.
That's
right?
right.
No
That's
lightning
right.
in store.
No lightning in store. So.
And also, if you're watching again from Denmark, maybe we should start doing
Denmark.
Stockholm weather, but probably not tonight.
Not tonight.
But
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
thank you very much for watching. We
Yes.
appreciate it. We really do. And have a good night.
Good night.